Everyday superpower where we talk body language, relationships, game, everything in between. So we're getting to a little bonus round on this video. The video is Guess My Body Count. And if you're joining me just now, hey, you're going to learn some good game, but it might be important that you start from the beginning. The playlist will be in the comment section. What I'm going to say is that 3 hosts have cast judgment on like 6 or 7 contestants and tried to guess how many people they've slept with. They've made their judgment, and now we have this twist in the tale.
Duality. I need to make some modifications.
I need to make some modifications, she says. Let's find out what's going on.
And tell me the kind of switch you want to make.
Can I do 35 and 150? Don't let me down, guys. Seriously.
I'll stay. Stick with my gut. I'll stay.
I just want to say that your body count is your body count, and
Pay attention.
I'll stay. Stick with my gut. I'll stay.
I just want to say that your
It's a madness! But
body count is your body count, and you are all.
she didn't want to turn around all the way at the back. My guy with the hat on, he's absorbing the information before him. Eyes wide open, clear as day. Hands behind the back, all right. Not loose, but tight. So even though it's open body language, could be better, all right. We've got fidgeting with the rings upon the fingers with the lady on the left as she prepares for any sort of changes or the judgment that's about to be cast through whichever means. Person on the right-hand side, once again, ever so subtle but a slight pacifying behaviour as the fingertips rub against each other. Fidgeting. They've given this person a lay count of over 300 individuals, i.e. saying, you're the top whore, all right? For lack of better terms, that's what they're saying.
Awesome.
Who did Baba guess right?
Right, let's see who's been guessed right. Raised hand in the air, exposed palm, symbolises acceptance. Okay, height represents being seen. So when people say, oh, women are only interested in tall guys, there is a biological component to that in regards to protection, but generally speaking, they're just the first person to be seen. So as you can see, the hands in the air are seen. All right, so a tall man is seen before his contemporaries because he's just taller. He's in view. Territorially speaking, he takes up more space, which is a masculine cue, right? Bigger is more masculine than smaller, which is more feminine. So the lady on the left has slept with 19 people, whereas the person, respectfully, the person on the... because I don't know how I should... I don't know how I should... what's the word? I don't know how I should sort of title anyone, really. But with all due respect, I don't know how that person would like to be titled. So 35 people for that is correct. They've said my guy in the big jacket has slept with 0 people. Why have they done that? That's terrible. He said that he had a relationship for 6 years. Of course he has had a sexual engagement with that individual. That's just the case it is. They've given 300 plus to the, you know, he says he's pansexual, so he bats both ways. For the sake of argument here, the gayest guy there, all right? The overtly more gayer guy. I mean, you don't know what's going on in the mind of anyone here, but let's just say the most... overtly declarative gay guy, the guy who's into men. They've gone and give him the biggest number, which is crazy because that does align with an actual stereotype when it comes to the promiscuity of men who are into men. All right. I've seen a crazy number in relation to that, which was almost unbelievable. If you're part of that community, please let me know how often, homosexual men do actually sleep with each other, because I've seen crazy numbers. Big fella with the 150 is going to be lower on the scale. I don't know why they've given him 150. That's kind of mad. I wouldn't believe so. And you may ask why I don't think so. I am casting judgment here on biological markers, which the feminine gaze may perceive as attractive and repulsive. It just is the way it is. His thumbs are in his pockets, which are declarative of restriction, of running away, of hiding away, okay? Any other interesting stuff to comment on? If you were the small guy who got given 0, you'd be gutted. I think he's 2, all right? But I might be wrong. Hey, I can't read minds. This is a pseudoscience, okay? Don't get it twisted. Let's continue.
Come on, the 2, I'll take it.
Okay, what did I say? Big jacket guy, he's got the 2, all right? That's a fair shout. Oh, they're showing which hosts have picked who. Okay, that makes sense. So this is what this guy's picked.
Count, and you are all awesome.
Who did Baba guess right?
Come on, the 2, I'll take it.
Pay attention. He turns around and do you know what he says? Listen to the tone of his voice. He says, come on, but listen to the tone of his voice.
Come on, the 2.
There's a bit of pain in the tone. Okay? He could have done better.
2, I'll take it.
Oh, 2! Yes! Oh my God!
Put some respect on her. Put some respect on the view. She flipping smashed it. She smashed it. Lady on the right-hand side has had a partner for 1 year and has put herself down as 0, okay? Now, I'm not going to go too deep in this, but I did wonder if she was on pharmaceuticals, given her nonchalance and dilation of the pupils and just general means of communication. 0 is hard to believe, but one must question, why would a lady be so averse to being intimate? That's the only question that gets raised. I'm not going to go deeper in that. But this is a corker. So we've got 19. My guy has slept with 87 people, supposedly, number 2. I reckon a lot of men is going to be a component of that number, all right? Unless my judgment on the feminine gaze is pretty far off and I need to recalibrate that. 150 for contestant number 3. That's it's got to be 200 or 300. Well, it has to be. There's nothing else. They're pretty flipping close to each other, aren't they? What's 300 plus? 301 in comparison to 280? Oh, no. It's going to be 300 plus because my guy with the beanie's raised his hand. So, it's a madness. My guy in the beanie slept with 280 people. The person with the ponytail has slept with 150 people. Now, this is the thing, right? It's nonsense. It's nonsense. Not only is it nonsense because it could be made up, I'm going to start with the lowest questionable number here. 87. It's such a random number that you would think there's a little more legitimacy in that than 150, right? But do you really go and count every partner you've slept with to 87? That doesn't make sense to me. That does not make sense to me, and that is sick. Honestly, that is sick. So are you sleeping with loads of people and adding a dash to your tally chart each time you do so? I don't believe it. Maybe I'm projecting my own understanding into this mix, my own experience, because there comes a point, bruh, I hate to tell you about my personal life, but you sleep with so many people, you know, when you're younger. I'm a mature man. I got purpose now. You sleep with so many people. And at some point you lose count and stop caring. And it's just like, what the hell? I don't believe it's 87. I don't care if it's 86, 85 or whatever. I don't believe it's 87. And if it is actually 87, get a life. Because you are reducing your partners to nothing but a numeric. And that's really sad. When it comes to 150, it's too perfect a number. I believe that even less. Whoever has said 150, I believe that even less. I believe there's theatrics. I believe it's produced. I believe this is entertainment. I believe there is near to any truth in most of this, okay? 280 and 300 plus. I would believe 300 plus prior to believing 150 or 87, because at least somebody has just slept their life away, got AIDS, got herpes, got every STD. Oh, he was wearing a condom. Yep. Still infected to hell and back and transmitting that to everybody you sleep with. Everyone's got genital warts. Everyone's got herpes. Everyone's got this skin-to-skin contact STD that you no doubt have because you've slept with too many people to not have it, all right? And if by any chance you don't have HPV at this point in one form or another, which is cancerous, don't get me wrong, most people do have it if you're sexually active, but I'm highlighting this as a sexual education component of my body language communication with you, the viewer, all right? People don't talk about this, but look at the different forms and strains of HPV. I believe it's the human papillomavirus. Yeah, one of them strains, if not two of them strains, is genital warts. And you can catch it and you can give it to your partners after having a one-night stand, having sex with someone who believes that it should not be declared because everybody's got it, bro. Speak to anybody with herpes and what they'll say is, most people have it, bro. Shut up. All right? That's my sexual education chat over and done with. That's the truth. I stand for you. I don't stand for men who talk about, oh, it's all about body count. How many people have you slept with? It's like, right, you've told me you've slept with 87 people. I don't believe you. And if you're telling the truth, why are you counting up to 87? That is insane.
This is wild. How did I do that?
Everybody swap to the correct number.
There's not much swapping to happen, is there?
Thank you.
Sherry, you better be a slut.
Okay, take a look.
150 people for this lady. Apparently.
You got me right. I did get
Remember, she is a comedian, and a comedian cracks jokes, okay?
you right.
Everyone guessed me correctly.
How long is this going to go on for? Right, I'll see you on the next video, yeah? Peace.
You can easily become more attractive now by utilizing my free attractive body language checklist. Check out the link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, which I'm sure you did considering you're at the end, you can access the full-length body language breakdown videos via the link in the description to the Patreon, which will also include human behavior psychology videos and lectures that I can't show on YouTube. Thank you.